number 3 in Super Formula for our Eastern Division. Race 3 at Kyoto, Miyabi Yaga something. So whatever that is, that's where we're racing. Got our guys out on track. Got my co-host with me, Vasco Francisco. Welcome aboard, sir.
Hello, hello.
So, after last week's race, we instituted some additional penalty options, and we're going to see how that plays out during this race. There's a little bit more real estate on the track, in my opinion, so I think we should be able to have a little bit cleaner racing. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I feel like last week it was a lot. It came a lot down to do with the boost and close quarter. It was, it was a very tight track. This is a very, very open track. A lot of corners. You can almost go 2, sometimes 3 wide into a corner. So we're definitely going to see a lot of competitiveness. But I feel like hopefully there will be a lot less incidents involved.
Yeah, let's hope so. Well, let's talk about who we got driving tonight. We've got 3 full teams and 1 half team, so that's pretty good. We've got all of the Alfa Romeo team here, Team McLaren, and Team Renault, and then right there, our fearless leader, Rusty, in the Mercedes. We're hoping some more people show up. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, he's just assigned to go into the pits. I think he's going to do some final setting changes. He's probably talking with his crew chief at the moment. Probably not happy with the way that the suspension's getting loaded up going into that final corner as we saw. But yeah, at the moment we've got Renault is top 2 and 3. Fierce fight between Renault and Alfa Romeo. Cupcake, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the current division leader, if I'm not mistaken, Chris.
That is correct. Cupcake is the Eastern Division leader, and his teammate Joey is number 2.
Oh, and it looks like Hyperio just took the top spot with a 51.4.
Oh, look at that.
A very quick time. He's only 0.2 faster than Cupcake, but I feel like everybody's going to be... Race pace is probably going to be in the 50s. High 50s, low 51s. Of course, it's kind of hard to talk about race pace when there's a little bit of boost, but I think we all have an idea of what we're talking about when we say race pace of a 50.
Well, if we start here at the top of the order, Hyperio looks like he just ran his 151. Cupcake ran a 151. Dragon ran a 151. Piano's at a very, very low 152. So he's right. He's right there. Joey's just over a 152 on his fastest lap.
Put in some times, but he's also at a 52. I believe he's what So he's a 52.8 by my calculation.
Yeah, by the distance. Yeah, and then Spider Team's at his fastest is a 157. So he's going to be earning some points for McLaren today just by being here. See, this series is really going to be about just showing up for the races.
And the great thing about this series, Chris, is that let's assume only these people were in the championship. All 7 of these people would make it to the championship because it is the top 7 of each bracket.
Absolutely, you're right.
So it's important to show up. It doesn't matter, if you feel like you don't got the pace to be on the podium. You have to show up. You have to put in the points and cross the finish line.
Yep, agreed. Absolutely.
Hyperio looks like he's going for a second stint before the 10-minute mark. He just put in fresh set of tires, no fuel. He's got about half a tank. And in behind him, I believe, I just missed who that was. I'm not sure who it was. But, Joey, that got right by him. So do you want to explain some of these new rule changes, or rather amendments that we've had for just for the viewers of the today?
Oh, sure, yeah. So one of the things that we've done is first of all, there's obviously the rule that we have in RWB, and that is if you take someone out, you stop and you wait and you give them the spot back, even if it puts you all the way to the back of the race. That's your penalty for driving that way. Now, obviously,
it's a penalty and it shows sportsmanship.
Yeah, of course. And obviously, if you took them out, but someone else took you out in return, you don't have to stop. you know, if somebody rear ends you and slides you into somebody else, you know, that person at the back is the one that gets the penalty. You know, if you're an innocent bystander in it, you keep going.
The great thing I like about this league is that I've noticed that even when that situation happens, the middleman usually waits as well because they do feel a little bit responsible. So that's something that I do like seeing. But you know, in reality, they are doing a service of kindness and not necessarily are obligated to.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So the good news is,
this is the final lap. I'm gonna say that real quickly. Sorry, Chris, continue.
No, okay. I was just gonna say the last part is if you take someone out, you stop and you wait for them, no penalty. The penalty is the wait. If you do it again, it's a 20-second penalty. So we have that going for us. We also have the pit lane penalty in this particular track. I don't see anybody violating that. Pit entrance is right on the exit of the final corner, and when you're 2 or 3 wide going through there, someone's going over it. So we get that.
Yeah.
Pit exit, on the
right
other
on
hand,
this.
is a different story. You need to stay in that lane. So we'll see how these drivers do with that.
Yeah.
But that's it on the penalty changes.
No, that's good. Yeah. So when I mentioned the last lap, Hyperio was just crossing the line, so he will be our marker. When he crosses the line for the second time, we will basically. I think there's only 3 people on track really that's circulating. That's Piano, Dragon, and Hyperio.
Yep.
So I guess once Hyperio goes through, that will be the end of qualifier.
Yep. Now what's interesting, I'm not sure if it's my gear or something else, but I am trying to watch the feed. Oh, it is working. Okay, that's good. Just making sure we're not having any technical difficulties. So.
Yeah, get those little technological gremlins out of the way now before we start the actual race. Alright, so Dragon is deciding to stop in the middle of the lane.
Everyone's pretty much stopped. Everyone knows that 10 minutes is over. So why don't we go ahead and get this thing started, my friend? So let's get a quick view of what we got here. So our top one is going to be Dragon. I'm just going to document this. Dragon, Hyperio is number 2. 3 is Cupcake. 4 is Piano. Where is that 4? Joey is 5. Rusty is 6. And Spider Team is 7th. Alright, those are our 7 drivers. I've got their starting order sorted out, so here we go.
Started the race. We got about 6 seconds before race starts.
Fantastic. Well, everybody, I hope we have a fantastic race. I'm really looking forward to it. So
this is actually one of my all-time favorite tracks. I mean, it's not a real track, of course. It is a GT created track, but it just goes to show the level of genius that is Polyphony Digital when it comes to making tracks. There are plenty of tracks throughout the years of Gran Turismo that haven't made it to this title, but are definitely worth it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here we go, Chris.
All right. Okay, guys. Let's see how this goes. Oh, someone's creeping up there. Oh, I think Hyperio stalled out. I think he jumped the gun. That's why he's back there.
It looks like oh no, that's actually Spider Team. Hyperio is in first place.
Oh, he is. You're right.
Launch off and Dragon's right behind him.
Oh, not for long. Oh, they're gonna fight through this corner. Look at that. Oh,
Pianos now wants to join into this battle. He's probably gonna go for the outside lane. It's gonna be hard on the overtake. He's got the line, but it's gonna be hard to keep it.
Yep,
Did a good job. A little bit of contact, but he kept his position.
Everyone's kind of staying together. This is good.
Now this is gonna be a critical overtaking spot.
It is.
The entire
everyone's playing nice. Everyone's playing nice. That's good.
So we got Hyperio in first, Dragon Eagle second, Cupcake third, Joey in fourth. In fifth we got G8 GT driver, Piano in sixth, and Spider Team in the rear.
Yep.
This is also going to be another hot spot.
Oh,
as
look at that! That was. Oh, he tried to get in there. That's for sure.
Hyperio just closed the door. He was a little reserved because, you know, obviously he didn't want to take anybody out, but they're just letting the race settle down. This is a quick track with a lot of high-speed corners.
These camera angles are beautiful on this track too. I love them. Oh, Hyperio gets a little squirrely there.
Oh, and they're all going off track here.
What happened there?
Joey gets right by Cupcake, his teammate, and Rusty is now in 5th place, getting battled by Piano. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and take a look at that replay here for a second and see what happens. I'm gonna watch from Rusty's point of view. Looks like, wow, that just did. I could not get the right angle on that. Let's take a look at that one more time. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it one more time. I'm gonna get on a different view. I think I might have missed the replay.
It's okay. In the meantime, Piano has actually overtaken Rusty for 5th place. He's now about to make a move onto Joey.
Yep, I do see Piano there. Alright, we'll just go back to live racing. We'll have to catch that one at another time.
So at the moment, as we're back to live racing, we have Hyperio back in 1st. He's about half a second away from Dragon. Dragon's in 2nd, about 3/10 faster than Cupcake. Then after that, we got Joey, Piano, Rusty, and Spider Team in the rear. He's kind of staying back. I think he doesn't want to cause any issues. He's probably going to let the race come to him, build up some lap times, and then maybe make a push for it in the second half.
Yep. You know, I talked to him yesterday during practice. We had a
my Piano. Yes, sorry.
Yep, we had a little meeting, and he was saying he's just trying to get comfortable in the car, and he doesn't want to be a burden to the other drivers. So that's a very respectful way. Oh, who's that? Who just went off track? Oh, that was Joey. Maybe he recovered nicely. Sorry about that. Back into 4th. So anyway, he's just going to try to get there and get some experience under his belt. That's his goal for this race.
Yeah, he's got a new team this year, and with the new team comes obviously the new equipment, and I think he's getting used to, you know, setting up the cars and putting in those fast lap times. But
Rusty is trying to make a move on Piano, and he is putting pressure all over him.
He is, but Piano's no slouch. He's definitely been improving his game, so Rusty's gonna have to find a new way.
Piano hits the wall. Oh, and he comes out and hits Rusty.
I don't think Rusty saw coming in like that.
I don't think Piano saw him coming in like that. Oh, Cupcake goes wide. What's wrong? He stopped. What's going on?
I think Cupcake might have thought he created an issue or something. I'm not too sure. I don't know if we got a possibility of a replay. We're gonna have to see that later in the race.
Let me go back to Cupcake. No, he just went wide and stopped. I think maybe he thought.
He might have thought he caused an issue.
Yep. I missed that. We'll have to come back and take a look at that later.
Meanwhile, Joey is up into 2nd place, holding up, so to speak, Dragon Eagle. But now he goes wide. Dragon Eagle gets on the inside, and now he's chasing back down Hyperio. He's about a 2-second gap between 1st and 2nd.
And look who's in number 3, right where I expected him to be.
Oh yeah, and he's going in for that. Second place.
He takes that torque. Yep.
Yeah, he does. He gets him a little inside. I mean, in that situation, it is kind of, you know, a 50-50 attack. Dragon did go super wide, so Rusty thought the door was open, but I think that's just the way Dragon attacks that corner. We'll have to see that later on that corner.
Yeah.
I think he takes a really, really wide approach and goes for a late apex.
Now look who's right back up there with everybody. Spider Team in 6th place.
And Cupcake's now about to pounce on Rusty here on the outside. Let's see if there's any issues going on. This is a very tricky corner to get right side by side because you are carrying a lot of corner speed. One little touch of the steering and you can go flying into somebody.
Yep. I was just noticing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. Oh, yes, Chris.
No, I was just noticing we got Alfa Romeo's in 3 and 4 right now, back to back. Joey's leading them down. Oh, Cupcake goes off.
Yeah, Cupcake I think went for a little boost to go give him, gets a little contact with Piano. I think
Little bit there. Piano is trying to keep it together. That was a good recovery. He has become a really good driver. I mean, and he's driving on controller. Like, who else is driving controller in here? I think Daniel.
I think it's Cupcake and Winkle, who is currently.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. You watch those battles going on there in the middle. Hyperio's got a 2.5 second lead onto Dragon. I think the boost is starting to work, but if you keep up these 52s, 51s, it's going to be hard to catch up.
Yep.
Looks like Cupcake has given up 2 positions there to Piano and to Rusty.
Everyone's really close together. The last place is only 6 seconds behind the leader on the on the track right now. So that is pretty incredible.
What's important is that they don't start. They need to start. They need to start kind of not battling each other as much, and they need to start reeling in the first place, because first place, we know from last season, you give him a clear track and nothing to really think about behind him, and he is gone.
Yep. Now here's something interesting is, why do I only show 4 drivers? Oh, what happened? I think we lost our feed. I think I lost my co-captain, who I think is running the track. Oh no, the lobby crashed. I think something happened to Vasco's internet. Oh no, what happened? All right, folks, hang on while I sort out the mess. Yes, the room closed. All right, we'll be back. Stand by. All right, I will open up a new room. Gentlemen, oh boy, what happened there? I think, 1 second, let me stop our